The biggest threat to cybersecurity right now is the United States government.
Millions and millions of people were caught by surprise when the electrical grid suddenly crashed.
5 national cyber police forces are involved in this attack.
Chinese sleeper viruses on the electric grid.
Nuclear power plants will be hacked.
Hospitals are closed.
They completely knocked out the substation.
Major disruptions to the water supply.
Police in riot gear.
The report links China.
The Chinese are doing this. The Chinese government is doing this.
The U.S. considers it an act of war.
Well, the messages don't mess with us.
Welcome to the Shakaama live show with your host, Shakaama. I'm whispering because this is a very sensitive topic. So if you want to see stuff like this some more, please like the video. Politics. I want to explain politics to you people. You people who are listening. I believe most of you don't understand what politics is. So anytime that I say politics, I'm going to give you this definition so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Most Americans have no idea what the heck politics is. Heck, most football fans haven't a clue that the players aren't the ones making the real money. For them, if you suggest that the players are vastly underpaid, they would be triggered and have an apoplectic fit. Shift over to politics. And they don't understand that nearly 99% of politics is a show to get you, the viewer, the voter, to vote away all of your rights and money. How? By presenting politics as something as simple as football. Team A is evil. Boo! And Team B is good. Yay! For years, A is grrr, and B is yay. Okay. Also, politics is nothing more than war in every aspect, and with all of the complexity of battles, skirmishes, technology, and of course, funding. All's fair in love and war should be updated to all's fair in politics. Love and war don't even compare. Let's take Trump and the firing of Steve Bannon. Steve is presented as a meanie. I'm just going to say mean. Boogeyman Supreme. Making Trump, who is also presented as a meanie, I'm using that word for something else, right? Although almost all of his life he has been given medals, plaques, and awards by black organizations as the best white boy to black folks since Lincoln. Okay, you got it? Steve Bannon, super meanie, boo. Trump, meanie, boo. Okay, right? So then they put politics on the White House. After getting all sorts of people fired, to fire Steve Bannon. Super meanie, boo. But before he goes, what was his job? Anyone? He was the White House chief strategist. How many chief strategists have been in the White House? Anyone? None. It was something made up by Trump only. Politics. So a position that Trump made up was so dastardly that the left, politics, went out of their way to put pressure on the White House, politics, to get rid of. Well, what the heck does a chief strategist do, Trump? According to Wikipedia, the White House chief strategist was one of the President of the United States' closest advisors, working to execute the administration's long-term agenda and providing counsel to the President on all critical matters. The position was created in December of 2016 by then-President-elect Donald Trump. At that time, Trump appointed Steve Bannon, his former campaign CEO, to fill the newly created position. As a staff member in the executive office of the President, the position does not require Senate confirmation. As originally conceived, the chief strategist had nearly equivalent authority to that of the chief of staff, an arrangement aimed at ensuring that both the chief of staff and chief strategist would be required to sign off on many decisions jointly. On January 28, 2017, the White House chief strategist was added to the permanent member of the United States National Security Council Principals Committee by a presidential memorandum signed by President Trump. On April 5, 2017, President Trump removed Bannon from the United States National Security Council Principal Committee, but he still attended meetings. On August 18, 2017, Bannon resigned as White House chief strategist and returned to Breitbart News. So literally, the position was another check, kind of like a pop-up window that says, "Are you sure you want to nuke Israel? And why would Congress, politics, and the left, politics, want to get rid of Steve Bannon? Anyone? Anyone? Because it was a new, unknown, untouchable position. Ding, 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 ding. You fine people, I'm editing my script here, running around yelling, "Yeah, he a meanie." I'm not going to use that word. He's an alt-white guy. Fire him now. We're all being used to get rid of the only independent guy in the entire Washington, D.C. area. LOL. Politics. Now, shame on you, fine people. Go home and think about what you've done. But what's funny is, now the White House, except for the generals running around, is nearly 100% Democrat. Politics. This is too funny. Let's see what CNN and Fox does now that the White House is almost nothing but Democrats in it. Now, do any of you all have any evidence that a news editor, a former banker, was an actual meanie? If you understand what I'm using the word for, is there anything that he did? Is he doing any burning crosses anywhere, anything like that? No. So why was everybody running around and calling him a meanie? I don't see any evidence of him being a meanie. I don't see any evidence of Trump being a meanie. You all keep using that word meanie. Oh, he's a meanie. He said this and that. He's a meanie. Yeah. It's all politics. It's all show to get you to vote away your rights, to get you to vote away your money. By vote, you voluntarily are doing this. And the one position in the White House that had a little bit of a check and balance on it that couldn't be overrun by people that were placed into the White House not of Trump's doing. Do you think the chief of staff is appointed by Trump? Is that what you think? Do you think the other cabinet members are appointed by Trump? Let's go back to Obama. Obama said he would not have any lobbyists in his administration. First day in office, he presents his cabinet, and his cabinet is 100% Wall Street. Do you all get it? Do you all kind of get it? Thank you for watching. Like the video, support the channel, make donations at patreon.com/Shakaama.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time.